Welcome to Digital Marketing News for Thursday, June 23rd. I'm your host, Jay Osterholm. In the time it takes me to tell you the top 6 things that happen on the internet in just 60 seconds, take that figure and multiply it by about 100,000 and you start to perhaps gain an understanding of the scope and scale of how much our communication is no longer face-to-face. In 60 seconds, for instance, there are 98,000 tweets, 695,000 Facebook status updates, 6,600 new pictures posted on Flickr, 600 plus new videos posted on YouTube, 13,000 iPhone apps downloaded, and 20,000 new posts on Tumblr. It gives you an idea of what you could just do with 1 extra minute. In other news, Google validly boasted more than a year ago that it had 1 billion searches a day, an impressive number. Now it can add 1 billion unique visitors per month to that well-earned notch on the internet post. ComScore revealed that Google's websites, including its search engine, YouTube video site sharing, and Gmail lured more than 1 billion unique visitors in May, and that's up 8.4% from about a year ago. That would be a fantastic figure and position Google as a leader if it weren't for the fact that Google's rivals are growing their online traffic as well. In stiff competition, Microsoft, whose Bing search engine hit 905 million unique visitors during that same time period in May. Facebook, meanwhile, saw visitor counts balloon up 30% to 714 million visitors. But in terms of logged minutes per month, the stats are even more impressive. While the Google time online stats are not yet out, it has been reported that Facebook slid in first place with 250 billion, which makes sense when you think of all those hardworking people with their Facebook accounts open during work hours. Microsoft slipped just to 204 billion minutes of user time for the same period. These numbers offer scope and scale of how much time we spend online, begging the question, what did we all do before the internet took over our lives? In case you needed to be reminded of why to be very careful when you hit reply to all in your emails, you may also want to keep in mind the consequences of having a microphone on. Both errant actions can result in the wrong people getting the wrong information out of context. Hence the notion, and quote, things are sometimes better left unsaid, and that is why a Southwest Airlines pilot now wishes he had just kept his mouth shut. A local Houston-based news station has broken the story of an unnamed Southwest Airlines pilot that has been suspended from duty without pay after a tape of his expletive-ridden cockpit rant session broke the airwaves. The pilot in question accidentally broadcast a hate-filled diatribe bashing the appearance of female flight attendants over a Houston airport frequency, tying up the frequency for several minutes and making it inaccessible to air traffic controllers. In the recorded conversation with his co-pilot, the Southwest Airlines pilot complained extensively in a derogatory manner about the attractiveness of female flight attendants that he had encountered in bars. Here's a clip.
11 out of 12. There's 12 flight attendants, individual, never the same flight attendant twice. 11 over the top homosexuals and a granny. 11. I mean, think of the odds of that. I thought I was in Chicago, which was Partyland.
Air traffic controllers alerted the FAA and sent the tape to Southwest Airlines. Now the suspended pilot will have to do quite a bit more talking if he wants to try and get his job back.